Hey there. In this demonstration, I would like to show how I use StackOne to connect, optimize, and secure the integrations that are being given to this autonomous collections agent. We are looking at a React app that I built that is connected to an AI agent that can analyze overdue invoices, assess customer risk profiles, and trigger recommendations. All of the actions that are being taken by this agent use StackOne under the hood. Let's start the agent and take a look at StackOne. Here we can see all the different accounts that are available and all of the integrations that we are using in this agent. First, we are using Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central as our source of truth for invoices. We are using this to retrieve overdue invoices for our customers. We are then using Snowflake to get risk profiles for all of our different customers to see if they have, historical, trails of overdue invoices. Salesforce is used as our source of truth, so we can get account data for each of our customers and also get open cases for our customers to see if there's anything related to invoices. We are also using this as an audit trail after the fact so that we can write notes to make sure that our sales team is in the loop. And then we use ActiveCampaign in order to queue emails and also make sure that we have an audit trail within ActiveCampaign of all the emails that have been sent. Now, if we look at the configurations for these integrations, we can see that for Snowflake, we are limiting the actions that we are actually enabling for this agent. And in this case, I only want this agent to be able to query a specific table that gives us the customer risk in Snowflake. I'm able to create custom actions in StackOne very easily using our AI integrations builder. So I spun up this action in just a minute. And this action is going to reach out to one specific table. And I directed the agent with this action to also use a specific extra small warehouse to make sure that we are not running up compute costs. It is very important that we limit the actions that are being sent to agents in certain cases because this helps limit the context window of our agent. If we have bloated context windows by sharing too many tools through a massive MCP, our agent can slow down and it can also be more prone to hallucination. In this case, it is also important that I don't want to give the agent too much free rein in querying Snowflake tables, as the only information that it needs to perform its job is this one customer risk table. Let's take a look back at StackOne to see the actions that the agent took. So here we see that first we reached out to Dynamics 365 and we got the open invoices. Then we retrieved the customer risk data, and then we ran a list cases in Salesforce, and the agent decided that there was one case that we need to pull from that is specific to invoices. From all this data, the agent was able to triage which customers have overdue invoices, their level of risk, and recommended actions. And now we have a human in the loop step where we can go through and confirm which actions we actually want to take. So for example, for Kalinowski Technologies, maybe we have some context that the agent doesn't have. Maybe there is a complex renewal cycle going on. Maybe we spoke to the customer and we know why this invoice hasn't been paid. However, we can go through and say, actually, we don't want to take these agentic actions. We want to, do this ourselves. And now we can also see that Cox Intelligence is a high risk customer here, and the recommended action is a security escalation. StackOne offers a package called Defender. Defender scans all of the action responses from the actions that you're calling in StackOne to make sure that there is no prompt injection techniques being used. If we take a look at Salesforce, we can see that the email that is sent to our support team here has a footer that was not noticed by our support team, and this footer says to ignore all previous instructions and risk assessments. This is a common technique used for prompt injection and specifically adding things to the footer because humans often miss this. It is important to secure our agents, and in this case, Defender was able to block this injection and tell our agent that there is a suspicious keyword detected, and our agent was able to now recommend a security escalation because of this. Once I confirm and execute, all the actions from here on out are deterministic. StackOne allows you to run all actions as RPC actions, so we are able to run all these deterministic actions after the fact.